I'm kind of glad you didn't pick up. I kind of just called to hear your voice. I miss you. I've been thinking about you, and I've been thinking about our love, and how much I miss you. I miss being around you, hearing your laugh and holding your hand. I think of you every day. I hope and I wish that you're doing okay. I want us to go back to the old days, because I miss you, and I just thought of you. I miss being around you, hearing your laugh and holding your hand. I think of you every day. I hope and I wish that you're doing okay. I want us to go back to the old days, because I miss you, and I just thought of you. The idea of you listening to this, the thought of you on the other side of the line, I can't hang up. I don't want this to end. Not again. I don't know if you miss me too, but I hope you do. I miss being around you, hearing your laugh and holding your hand. I think of you every day. I hope and I wish that you're doing okay. I want us to go back to the old days, because I miss you, and I just thought of you. The idea of you listening to this, the thought of you on the other side of the line, I can't hang up. I don't want this to end. Not again. I don't know if you miss me too, but I hope you do. Even if things never go back to what we were, what I became so used to, what I thought would be forever.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the Hunter. Normally, when we've been playing the Hunter over the past, dozen streams, possibly more, we've been Great One grinding on New Zealand. But tonight, we're having a break from New Zealand because I spent too many hundreds of hours there. And we're actually going to do one of the story missions. I don't know if we'll do all of the quests that are in this map, but we'll certainly give it a go and see how far we get through. So I'm trying to remember which ones have I actually completed all the story missions on. I know I'm halfway through that one. I haven't done that one at all. And nothing at all on that one. I haven't done that one story. Not that one. Actually, I don't even think I've fully uncovered that map. Haven't touched this one. We've done all that one. We did all that one in one stream. We haven't done that one. We've done that one. We did that one all in one stream. We did this one, I think, all in one stream as well. Although that one was the torture one because it was not long after I started playing the game and I didn't understand one of the missions, and 2 hours later we were kind of stuck on it. Mississippi as well, we haven't done that one yet. We haven't done the story mission in that one either yet, or the New England mountains, because we're just doing it. Normally we're just fired up is to go and hunt and go grinding for our diamonds. Okay, let's fire the Yukon Valley up and hopefully it doesn't crash. Hashtag blame Chrissy if it does. But welcome in there. I think I'm a penguin, and it's the Matty as well. Welcome in. Hope you've all been behaving yourselves today. Now, I don't know if I've accidentally started this map before. I have accidentally started this map before, it would seem, in single player. Because there was no sort of like cutscene or like flying down. Okay then. Oh, hang on.
Enjoy your time out in the reserve. Confident that someone of your ability will find their way around, no problem. I look forward to seeing the results of your hunts. Since you've just arrived, there's a couple of places nearby that I'd like you to visit. You can probably see the lookout tower, just up the hill from where I dropped you off. If you climb to the top, you'll get a great view of the surrounding area. There's also an outpost close to the tower. It's always good to know where you can rest your head after a day's work, right? Head to the outpost and make sure it's ready to receive visitors. I don't mind which one you travel to first, but I'd like you to stop off at both sites.
Okay, now, let's have a look at the map. Now, obviously I have explored this map because I have played this map, just never did it on the single player. And because I've already been to these places, we don't actually have to hike all the way from over here, all the way to over there. We can just beam straight over. Yeah, it has been insanely hot here as well. I had...
100 years ago or so, felled trees would be dragged down there. The teams would strip them down and roll them into the river. Then they'd be bundled up and towed out to the sawmills. The outpost sits on top of the old workers' campsite. I know it might seem trivial, but can you take a look at the trash can and make sure that it's locked? It's a bear-proof trash can with a tricky catch. I don't want to take any chances.
That was loud.
People struggle to lock these heavy-duty trash cans. But if they leave it just a little bit open, all sorts of trouble could come sniffing around. I think we got lucky this time. Thanks for taking care of that. Oh, one last thing. Before you move on, can you take a look at the firewood inside the cabin?
You're not getting away from me to get to the other viewpoint, are we? What was I saying there? This afternoon, I had Mr. Smith and Happy Cat Lady open, and it was that hot when I was trying to do some bits and bobs at my desk. The chocolate thief came in, said she was having a nap, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have a nap as well. And that was it.
Damn, this is bad news. These logs have all the signs of a beetle infestation. Let me see if I can check
They do?
with the hunters who must have cut the firewood. I have the number for their satellite phone in the log somewhere. I'll get back to you.
But yeah, even like sitting with the girls today, I was the girls wanted to sit in the shed because that's where they like to sit on my knee, right, on the chair in the shed. It was like a furnace in there, so I had to sit out on the garden, and they don't like sitting on my knee at the garden table. But the four of them, I put a picture on Discord. They were just sitting under the tree, nice and cool for them. But apart from battling the heat, what sort of mischief have you been causing? You've been sitting there with a fan. It's not normally winter all over this map, just as a side note. So this must be part of the story. This map has like so many different like textures to the environment. Up here is always wintry zone. Like down here, I think there's like red stuff. There's all sorts of different environments.
Once you're up top, enjoy the view. These towers are used mostly for fire watch duties. But when I'm at the top of one, normally I just want to put my feet up and enjoy the tranquility. I haven't had a chance to do that in a long time, though.
Yeah, exactly. It was crazy hot as well last night as well.
I just found the number. I knew I had it here somewhere. I'll give the hunters who stayed here a call and see what they have to say. I'll call you back in a moment after I've landed.
And you try to say you did no mischief today? I find that impossible to believe.
No answers from the hunters yet. I'll keep trying. There's an outpost in the forest to your northwest. If you follow the trail, you'll find it. I have a hunch that... Oh, phone's ringing. I'll call you back when I get some answers from these guys about where they cut the wood. Head to the forest outpost in the meantime. I'll bet that's where they were.
And down we go. I should have maybe repacked my inventory because I am in like deer hunting, like red deer hunting inventory. And we could have brought maybe a tent with us, but it'll be all right. It might just delay us a little bit with not having a tent because I don't want to put a backpack on if I don't like unnecessarily if I don't need it. Right, we're going up there. Is that another house? Oh, look at this. We're flying through these missions because we've already unlocked all the houses. Yeah, I've seen the. Did you? If you have a look.
Hey,
Oh, hang on.
Near the forest outpost. Once you get up there, take a look in the cabin. There should be a backpack with some supplies in it. When you find it, just grab the whole pack.
Did you?
I had a chat with the hunters who chopped the logs you found at Loggers Point. Turns out that the cabin had been out of firewood, so they'd gone looking for a fallen tree to carve up. You are now in the same forest they were when they found our beetle-infested tree.
Okay, before he talks on the radio again, on the tech and coding section of Discord, I put a daft little video about the Apple's VR AR ludicrously overpriced headset.
That's the one. Once you're done at the outpost, take a look in the surrounding forest. Can you find any fallen trees in that area?
Okay, we'll walk down here and see if we can find any trees.
Spruce bark beetles are a massive threat to Alaska's spruce forests at the moment. We haven't been hit as badly compared to some other Alaskan state parks, but I think that it may be time for a quarantine. So once you find a fallen tree, I want you to take a look at its bark. Does it look healthy? If so, it's probably not the tree we're looking for. This is the one. Okay, in that pack you should have a canister of paint and a nozzle attachment. Use them to paint a big pink X on the tree. And let's take a look around to make sure the beetles haven't started to spread. If you see a spruce in the immediate vicinity of the fallen tree, mark it. and our forestry team will come out and take care of it. If it's untouched, they can just spray it with pesticides to protect it. If it's already infested, then they'll cut it down and haul it away for burning. Great job. I hope we don't need to cut these trees down, but it's the small price to pay to contain the beetles. There we go. Another tree marked. This reminds me of my summer breaks when I was a kid, helping out my dad at work. He was a tree surgeon down in Washington State. I used to resent him for making me go out there and work while my friends played back home. Eventually, those trips also included hunting lessons, and that made them my favorite parts of the summer. That should do. I'll get in touch with the foresters. They can investigate the area and cut down what they need to. I'll make sure that they also pick up the firewood at Loggers Point. Don't want to take any chances.
Given it's a log cabin.
Taking care of this. It's becoming a full-on phobia of mine that these beetles are going to destroy the forest here. We sprayed pesticides across the western edge of the forest as a preventative measure earlier this month. But any new chemicals in the air, soil, or water make me uneasy. You're going to be grabbing some samples out there, so one of our research teams can test the pesticides to make sure they aren't having any effect on the ecology. This was actually my wife Sandy's idea. She runs the Yukon Valley Nature Center, so she's working closely with a visiting research team. In the same bag that you found the paint, there should be some plastic sample containers. Could you bring them out to the wetlands? Muskeg is the word we use up here in Alaska. Welcome to Yukon Valley's wetlands. The last time I
This guy ever get off the radio?
here to spot birds, they told me that all the bird spotting in the world wasn't worth the smell. Turned out that a bear had left a rotting moose carcass in the summer sun. I decided to spot birds somewhere else, just in case the bear came back for seconds. Watch your footing at the water's edge. It can be easy to slip and fall in. Just fill one of the containers you have with water. The pesticides we're using on the forest to prevent beetle infestation are effective, but I still have my doubts about the effects on other wildlife. The flats are one of our most biodiverse regions, so I can't risk introducing anything dangerous into the water or the food chain. Can you take some samples from the water beside the forest first? We sprayed a section of the forest western edge last month, so I want to know if anything has changed since then.
Is he finished? Bloody hell. I didn't think he was going to come up for breath. Ooh, level 4 moose. But what was that as well? I think I'm playing a hunting game bad, nature game. Quite a lot of the story missions are a lot more about the conservation of the area rather than actually shooting anything in this one. Have you played or seen this one before? I'm tempted to take that one out, you know. As it is one of my favourite relaxing games to play. Plus as well, all the maps are absolutely beautiful environments to walk around. And there is a new map coming out next week? I think it's next week. Oh, do we have the wrong range set? Oh, no. There we go. I avoid the stuff to be honest, but I'll allow it for you.
Nicely done. First time I was there, I misjudged how stable the edge of a pond was and ended up with one leg knee-deep in the water. I was a rookie at the time, and luckily nobody saw it happen. Can you grab a second sample from a body of water slightly further away from the forest?
Any preference? Oh, all the way over there. Oh, it would be somewhere. This is why we really could have done with the a tent. We could have got a quad straight out and just drove there. But with like regards to hunting and stuff like that, I certainly don't agree with the like the real life hunting. It's like guns. I don't think no one needs to own a gun at all. I mean, fair enough, go to a gun club and, you know, where it's like a controlled shooting range, shoot all day long, not a problem. But I don't think anyone should own. Nobody needs to own a gun, and they certainly don't need to go and kill like real animals with it. Was it a funny angle? We almost got the heart shot on him though. Not very much. Oh, hang on, that's why everything looks a bit weird. I had the wrong resolution set. Except. Is there a house anywhere nearby there? No, we're gonna have to hike it. Actually, no. We will do it this way. Remove. Fast travel. We'll get a quad. I'll turn the volume down because the quads are really, really loud, and we'll drive down there. Technically, we're further away, but it'll be faster. Now, there was a path on the map. I'm sure we'll find it eventually. Was that not much to go? Yeah, there's no need for. I mean, if you look like it over at the colonies, they're just ridiculous with it. I wouldn't even know where you would even go for one in the UK. Yeah, you should have to like if you really have to have one, you should have to like regularly certify. 100% with that. Almost there. Speaking of that, I need to I need to renew my drone license. Thinking about renewing things. Right, 160. There we go.
That should do for water samples. Next up, I need you to find me some animal drop-ins in this region. The muskeg is a hotbed of animal activity, so you should find droppings quite easily.
Pigeons. They're such a pain in the arse to shoot them.
If the pesticide has drifted out to the flats, I want to know if it's making it into the food chain. It's been a month since we sprayed, so there's been plenty of time for the pesticide to get out here.
I'll wander around and see if we can find some poop. I mean, this will be a drinking hole, so there'll apparently be some spots around here where we can scoop some up. Right, here we go. There's some tracks over here. And where there's tracks, there's poop. Let's go in this way. Where did that other one go? We'll follow this one anyway. More hooves. Hang on, that could be one there.
That's what we're looking for. Perfect. Could you find a sample from a different species as well?
No.
Sample size while you're already there in the field.
You come out and grab a larger sample. Actually, what was that? What was that from? That was from a caribou. Okay, so we'll keep wandering around the area until we find something that's not caribou tracks. Where was that coming from? I think it might be coming this way. Still got caribou tracks. I think over this way as well there's some... Oh, what do you call them? The bison-y type things that are on this map. More caribou. Oh, have I got a tent here? That's so I do. That's a caribou eating zone. From a distance, you see like rocks and bushes. They all look like what do you call it? They sort of look like animals in the distance. That's a moose. Okay, let's go over there, and hopefully we're still within the same region that it wants us to search. I'll have to go around that way because that's. Actually, can I just I'll tag a marker on there. Hopefully we don't have to be north of that line. I'm hearing it, but I'm not seeing the wiggly lines to tell me which direction it's coming from. Sort of a mischief you got planned then for the rest of the week. One thing I did do this afternoon is I added some more to the horoscopes. Plodging through the mud. Right, it was somewhere... Alright, hang on, there's one. Hopefully we're still within range for the mission.
That should do it. Now we'll be able to tell if anything larger than a fly is ingesting chemicals that we should be worried about. It's hard work wading through the muskeg, huh? I have a spot where you can drop the samples off, and I can easily pick them up. Oh, I just remembered. I've been speaking with my wife about the work you've been doing, and she mentioned a few tasks that she has on her plate that I think you could help her with. I gave her your number, so expect to hear from her. She's working on some very important studies at the moment. Hang on a second. I'm getting a call.
Good evening, Mayhem.
Slight change of plans. Before you drop off the samples, I need you to grab a hatchet from the outpost at the western edge of the flats.
Conveniently, we can fast travel there.
We have a bit of a situation out in the northwest corner of the reserve, and you're perfectly placed to take care of it. It looks like storms have weakened the roots of a tree, which is about to collapse onto the train tracks. Let me know when you grab the hatchet.
Now, the first time we played this map and we were exploring it, we spent absolutely ages. Ah, there it is.
You got the hatchet?
Getting a quad bike onto the railway lines.
I hope our visitors haven't been using it to open their beans. You're gonna need a nice sharp edge. It's small, but it should do the job.
That's what she said.
Just to the north of the flats. I'll be flying over it on my way home. If you drop that stuff off there, I can jump out, grab it, and get it to one of our ecological research teams today, instead of you having to walk around with a bag full of droppings and swamp water.
Okay, have we got anywhere close by we can beam to? No. I sense a quad. No bother there, penguin. Let's jump back here and get in a... I wish there was an independent volume controller for the quad bikes. The engines are so loud. I'm trying to see how far does this bit go up before we have to turn. Can I get across there? Was it too deep? Oh, just. Come on, more power up the hill. I should really jump off and get those need zones, but we're on a mission.
Samples ready for pickup? Fantastic. I'll be over that way as soon as I can. I really appreciate the assistance. Hunting for droppings and wading into swamp water might not be glamorous or exciting, but it's part of a massive effort to maintain the balance of life out here. It makes a big difference.
Okay, where are we going to next? That way. Oh yeah, that's right. We were going to do the thing with the train tracks, weren't we?
Just knowing that tree is hanging over the train track is making me anxious. It's a little bit of a hike, but it's worth it to see the rail bridge. Let me know once you've found the tree. With any luck, it won't take me long to clear it out of the way.
Okay, let's get out of here. See, all these need zones, we should really be stopping and collecting those as we go.
We're getting close to the tree that's threatening to fall onto the track. I'm guessing it was loosened in a recent storm. Yukon Valley tends to get a few lightning storms in summer, but we do a thorough job of preparing. So we only saw a couple of small I've only ever seen one landslide in person, and that was from the air. Even from up there, it was a shocking display of natural force. It was all I could do to land the plane before the storm overtook me. It's hard to tell what caused this tree to tip over. I guess the big question is how to do this properly. But I trust you to get the job done. I hope you can make do with a hatchet. Some of my team are still recording the after effects of the storms. I've heard reports of huge trees with deep roots that are now at precarious angles and might need to be cut down. We're lucky to have such isolated incidents. Other reserves have reported landslides. Great work out there. The terrain is a behemoth. I honestly don't think a single tree would be more than dented in a collision. But I'd rather not take the chance and risk a serious accident. Speaking of the train, it's due to pass by at any moment. I'd stay clear of the tracks if I were you. Keeping that railroad open is a big responsibility for us. Not only is it essential for a lot of trade out here, but the bridge brings tourists in from all over the place. I'd like a good picture of the bridge, one that we can put on our website. See if you can snap it while the train is passing over it. That'll look great. I used to come out to this corner of the reserve with my family. We'd spend long weekends camping, and I teach my youngest daughter, Tara, how to shoot. My older daughter, Deanna, was still an angry teenager. She could convince me to take part in any activity. She'd always be laughing and having fun by the end of the trip, though. That looks like a good spot to take the photo. Those trips are some of my favorite memories. It brought us all closer as a family. Being alone together. That's the shot we needed. It's a shame we couldn't catch it with the train on top, but it's still good. Here's me talking about my family vacations when I can't even remember the last time I had dinner with my wife. Her birthday was what? A month ago? I think I'm probably overdue to take her out somewhere nice. I'll send this picture over to Sandy. Her team takes care of the Yukon Valley website.
That guy never stops on the radio, but welcome in the Gulf Guide.
Next up, head over to an outpost that we're replacing. Not too far from where you are just now. The cabin was lost in the Yukon forest fire 2 years ago. And we're in the process of replacing it with a temporary trailer, equipped with some more modern facilities.
Okay, up we go.
Due to the level of damage that was sustained by this area of the reserve, it has attracted several researchers who would like to perform long.
I'm not sure how many missions there are in this one.
Will host our first.
We'll see how it goes this evening, to see how long we're on for.
Oh, and
Although it's not looking good tonight.
Yukon is the native word for wolf. The fire destroyed part of the forest, but the wolves are still out there. I'd make sure you keep your rifle fully loaded at all times while you're in wolf country. I look forward to your call when you find the outpost.
Now, he was talking about wolves there. There's been a lot of glitches I found in the current version of the Hunter when it comes to the wolves. In that, once you shoot one of them, they just kind of stand there doing nothing. And then you can walk up and get right up to their faces and shoot them. And welcome in there, Relentless. What mischief have you been getting yourself up to today? Oh, what we having? What, you got the table set for all of us? But we are exploring Yukon Valley in the Hunter this evening. Try to do all the story missions. Ideally, if we can do them in one go, it would be brilliant. But I should have maybe looked up before the stream to see how many story missions there actually are. Is that brown sugar, bourbon and pork chop? You want us to get you something really fresh from here. Oh, over the lines. I'm slowly getting there.
I saw the fires that tore through that forest, and I still struggle to accept just how quickly the landscape can transform into smoldering ash. Believe it or not, we got lucky. It could have been a lot worse. Maybe lucky isn't the right word. We lost too much. This is the Basri Memorial Outpost, or at least it will be, once you get it up and running. Ranger Crawford has left the supplies that we need for the finishing touches. He was going to set it up himself, but his wife went into labor just as you got here, so he had to rush back to town.
So, excuses. I have a garden of my own, just waiting for it to grow. Ooh, what you've been planting? Years and years ago, we used to have like loads and loads of vegetables in the garden when we were back home in Newcastle.
The workstations look like they're ready to go. If this trial goes well, we might see more researchers setting up camp across the reserve. For now, though, let's get things powered up. The supplies will include fuel for the generator. Just stick a little fuel in the generator and fire it up. And we're in business.
That's loud.
Good. I'll let our researchers know they're welcome to visit when they're ready. Of course, you can sleep here and restock the supplies, just like any other outpost.
Well, hopefully that noise doesn't continue. Okay, so we've got plenty of supplies here.
Just the first part of our restoration efforts. The supplies should contain a couple of things that you're going to need for your next job. Planting new saplings.
I think we're going to need more than planting a few saplings here, mate.
And let me mark a spot for you on your map.
Evening, Gary, and welcome in. Oh, crack it all the way over there.
Ahead for this part of the reserve. The fire burnt away a huge chunk of the forest. But with any luck, a program of replanting will gradually bring life back. I hope to see it happen in my lifetime.
What mischief are you getting yourself up to there, Gary? We're on the Hunter this evening. We're going to attempt to do all the story missions for Yukon Valley, but I kind of should have looked up to see how many missions there actually were in the game. Or at least in this one there. Playing in the garden today. I think it has been crazy hot for you as well there tonight there, Gary. Or today.
Haha, Gary!
Rolled over us. It was getting too dangerous. You're in the right spot. I haven't been out to that corner of the reserve for quite a while now.
There you go. These 3 trees will make all the difference to this deforested area. You wish you were playing in the garden. You've been hard at work.
3 saplings should be enough for now. Can you see the shell of the old tree? It was the first casualty when it was struck by lightning and went up in flames.
And get my words out about stuttering. Glitchy effect, welcome in there, mate. As it is join us tonight for the Hunter. Actually, 2 seconds before we progress with any more missions, we are going to have just a quick pause, and I'm going to look up to see, just out of curiosity, how many story missions there are here on the Yukon Valley one. Let's see. So that's not how you spell. What sort of mischief you've been getting yourself up to then today? What's this one called? Yukon Valley Missions. Let's let's see. Head to the thingy. Find the radio. Retrieve the shovel. Oh, actually, we're almost finished the story missions. Oh well. All right, we'll just continue on. There's only a couple more story missions to go. I was kind of thinking it would be a little bit more involved. I don't know about all of you guys, but it is phenomenally hot here. Oh, hang on, what's our current objective now? I hear the precious achievement hype. Yes, this here, the quarry, there's a movie mode and there's an achievement if you play the mode. That's why I was no Mike when we came in. We're there for a little bit. I thought you maybe gone to sleep. Because we're there for a little bit and I thought, well, there's nobody there, so I just cracked on with my work through the night. But what was that game about, though? Because I've heard that name, but I've not seen that game before. No bother at all there, mate. As soon as Ada spots you. Oh, let's pull over again there. And if I can do about something. The Guff guy, thank you so much as well there for the bits there, mate. I hope you've been keeping yourself out of trouble. Although saying that, I know what you like, mate. But thank you for the bits there as well there, mate. Have you played Until Dawn? Nope, I don't know that one either. Oh, the name sounds familiar, but I'm not 100% confident. If you've got, you're always welcome to share it over on Discord. If you've got like a trailer, I can I'll enable it so you can share links on Discord. Now, the Detroit Become Human, that is a game that I really want to play. I missed it when it was on sale last, but next time it's on sale, I'm going to pick that up because I like the... Have you played the Telltales games? Because we've done a load of them on stream, and you can see like all the ones over on YouTube. But we've played through nearly all of the Walking Dead ones. We've done Jurassic Park. Which is the ones we did? We've done a Batman one. Oh, I kind of think of the other ones that we've done now. But if you like story games like that, yeah, I really like those. The Minecraft one, that one wasn't so good. I played the Minecraft Telltales game years ago, and I was kind of worried that I thought we clicked on that tree. I was kind of worried that it was going to be like that, but the Walking Dead ones were really, really good. Let's go back and click on this tree again. I thought we'd done that. I was waiting for the next mission to pop. Let's pop out of there.
We lost more than the trees that night. It took less than 5 minutes for the blaze to take hold and travel towards us. Our rookie trooper, Omid Bazley, was the only one not accounted for. Kendrick! Where are you? When I found his radio, a part of me knew straight away that we'd lost him. I wanted to go further in and look for him, but the fire was impenetrable. The wall of heat was advancing and I couldn't stay there. I just made it out before the fire consumed where I'd been standing seconds before. We went back as soon as the fires had died down and started looking. We found him, but it was as we'd feared.
I tried best not to talk over the dialogue, but this fella just won't get off the radio. I have done lots of hunting on this map, but I've never done the story missions. I've always loaded it up in multiplayer just to go like hunting and exploring. So I've already unlocked the map and already done like a lot of hunting over the last year on this map. But we're doing the story missions for the first time today, so I can try and progress those because I haven't touched hardly any of the story mode on this game. Relentless. And what was that as well? You played the first one. Didn't get the DLCs. Second one was it because
On my last flight flyby.
because you can't get them anyway.
Some movement down there. Can you scout around for tracks in the burnt forest? I'm keen to see what animals are returning to the region.
This fella's never off the bloody radio, I'm telling you. What was I saying there as well? Well, just on a side note as well, just we were saying about the Telltales games. Are you saying like with the DLCs? Yeah, so many of them are not available because I mean I have episode 1 of what the hell do you call the game? Game of Thrones. I've got episode 1, but I can't get hold of the other ones. The Jurassic Park one, I'd wanted to play that for years and years. I missed it when it originally came out, and it would have been last March, like 2022. JD was able to he was able to find a copy and he gifted me it for my birthday. It was absolutely awesome. I really enjoyed playing the Jurassic Park Telltales games. How many diamonds? Too many diamonds. Once we get through the story missions, because there's not that many it would seem on this map, I'll go to my lodge and I'll show you around my lodge. Where is it? It's under Codex. Is it hunting log? No. Profile card? I have 51 diamonds, 1 great one so far, and a load of what do you call it? Like special fur types. I've got loads of special fur types as well. But once we do the story missions, we'll go over to the lodge and I'll give you a little tour of it. Depending on what we do, I normally do like 3 or 4 tours of it a night because I use that as a transition between like sleeping to the next cycle. At the minute, I don't know. It was find tracks from 3 different animals. All right, we'll do this next bit on foot. But just going back to things like the Telltales games, I mean, do you like the other sort of story games? Do you play like point and click games? Because I love the old point and click adventures. You get like the comedy ones, which is like Simon the Sorcerer's 1 and 2, which we've completed those multiple times on stream. And another one of my absolute favourites is the Broken Sword series. If you haven't played those, I really, really recommend it. They say again, you can get all 5 games in a bundle on Steam, and it regularly comes down on sale. So it's quite easy to pick up. I'm going to start walking north because I'm worried that we're going to go out of the zone. So we'll just keep walking this way, see if we can find some more tracks. But you can see the full Broken Sword series, same again, over on YouTube. And if you aren't already, I'd really appreciate it if you can give a follow over on there. The YouTube's there as well. Drop the odd like, throw the odd comment in. On the odd occasion that someone commented, it always makes me day when I see it. The quality is a horror game too. You still choose the path you want to go. Thinking a little bit of games like that as well. There is another game which I really enjoyed called Lake. We've streamed that one a couple. There's 3 endings to it, and we've done all 3 endings. That's another really enjoyable story game. It's not a horror game. It's just got a really nice story to it. I definitely recommend that one. Downside to that one though is when we first played it, we played like being nice and we did all the nice things and all the things to interact with all the different characters. When we did a stream day of it, a long play, we did like the whole Sunday. It was like 7 hours to do the whole game in one sitting. And we decided to play our main character as being mean. And all the characters' interactions were very mean until a point where her high school best friend, we'd been like really mean. We hadn't helped her at all. We hadn't babysitted a kid so that she could go to the concert and all that stuff. And then all of a sudden, click of a finger, we were in the diner and we're talking like we've been best friends and we're just like best friends forever, all happy and smiling, which I was a bit disappointed with. That grumpiness did not carry over. But the story in itself was a really, really nice story. Definitely recommend that one. In these sorts of environments, you have Firewatch as well, which is another really nice story one. So you played the first Walking Dead one, but that was it. I do recommend the gameplay changes throughout the Walking Dead series. The first Walking Dead game, there is loads of, like what we're doing right now. We're walking around and we're looking for things. As the series has progressed, we've discussed it like as we've been playing through all the Walking Dead series. As the games have progressed, there's been less and less interaction, and it's getting narrower and narrower on rails. Like a few quick time events, and the rest of it's all like the dialogue choices, which always annoys me because I never have enough time to read them. I managed to save 3 people who tried to save them all, but one bit happened too quickly. I was killing everybody. They are really good games. I still haven't found another animal track here, just as a side note. Well, I'm going to turn around and try and head towards the water, because there's bound to be some... I thought we were heading towards the water, to be fair. We'll walk down there. Yeah, the bits that I've seen of it looks really good. It's definitely a game. It is on my to-do list. As soon as it comes on sale, because it's normally like 30-40 quid. But I remember, I think it was at Christmas. I think it came down to nearly about 10 quid. So I'm just waiting for it to come back down to that price. As soon as it does, I'll be grabbing it. Actually, I think there's a little bit of sale on at the minute. I haven't noticed. I got a whole load of emails, like things. Oh, your thing on your wish list is on offer, but I didn't look at them. I just dismissed the emails. Maybe I have to have a look. Oh, there we go with a caribou down there. Well, you look like you've got a big set on you. Hang on. No, it's only a 4. Never mind. Actually, what do caribous go to? Caribous go to 5. It's still 30 quid, is it? But we have plenty of games on our to-do list for the stream. You got yours in the sale too. Exactly. I mean, Steam does really good sales, so it's just a case of just being patient until until it comes down. I would imagine the Hunter here will be on sale next week. I would have thought. Normally, when they release a new map, the actual full game itself, the base game, normally comes down to a couple of quid as well. So next week we'll be doing a giveaway for the new map on Steam, and we'll probably give away copies of the game as well. I mean, I must have given away about 30 copies of the game of the Hunter over the past couple of years. What's that over there? Is that a rock? No, it's a bush. Over here, it looks like, I don't know if you can see it on stream. If I just point the cursor at it, it's kind of just there. It looks almost like a bear. This is the Hunter Call of the Wild.
Finding tracks out there is a good sign. There might not be a lot of cover or food yet, but at least some animals are starting to come back. I don't have any more work for you out in Yukon Forest, but I just received a message from a research team that could probably use a little assistance. Let me speak with them, and I'll be in touch with you shortly.
Okay, let's keep walking around here. Yeah, I mean, what's the name? Hang on, right, just whilst we're walking here, because we're on auto walk.
One of Yukon Valley's research teams have asked if we can help them to fix a piece of the equipment they're using to track animals around the reserve. There is a box of parts that you'll need to pick up, sitting in one of our outposts. I'll mark it on your map.
This one here, the Christmas sale, it was £3. Can't go wrong for £3.
But they need to wrap up their research before winter settles on the reserve. It'll be a much easier job if we help them out. And I'd like to keep working with them next year. I'll call you when you're getting close to the outpost.
That fella never gets off the radio, I'm telling you. I don't like to talk over the story bit so we can all hear it. But it's back up there, £34. My absolute favourite games, since its own category, Mass Effect. The Mass Effect ones, right? I mean, yeah, I bought it full price on the Xbox when it came out. How much is it now? So that's 50 quid. And I paid 50 quid on the Xbox the day it came out, for the Legendary Edition anyway. Christmas, I think I paid £7 maybe for it. And Mass Effect Andromeda was 3 quid. So it's always like you say, the sales, you get some really good deals on them there. See, look, 35 quid and it was 3 quid. It's basically they moved the decimal place over. We're in like a death loop here. The Witcher 3. Yeah, I got The Witchers 1, 2 and 3, all the DLCs. It was less than 10 quid. We've streamed the first Witcher game on where are we going? Oh, we're going over here. I streamed the first Witcher game, and oh, that was torture. If Steve was here, he'd tell you the torture I put him through that night when we were on the like the third last boss. It took us like over an hour to fight them. Oh no, that wasn't a fast travel. Have I worn your battery out, Relentless? Stick me on charge.
Parts are being stored in that outpost. They should be good to go. At any one time, Yukon Valley is hosting at least 5 different scientific studies. A lot of them are a simple case of setting up some recording equipment and leaving it to record data. But some involve a more hands-on approach. That's what we're looking for. Next step is using those parts to fix a radio relay that is being used to track animals. The relay is part of a lookout tower. According to the researchers, it should be an easy fix. I wish I could do more to help with the studies. I don't get to use my biological science degree as much as I'd like, but it helps me when it comes to working with research teams and their ilk.
Let's turn that volume down because these quad bikes are ludicrously loud. Okay, up the hill we go. So I'm thinking once we finish the story missions, we may actually nip over to New Zealand and... Oh, bugger. There was a diamond I saw last night, but I was too tired. It was too hot. And I thought, oh, I'll just leave it for tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes, and we'll maybe go through there. Just as a side note for games as well, I do without stuttering. Have you played this one before? Glitchy Effect. Oh, if I can do it without stuttering. Hashtag blame Chrissy. Almost there.
For the end of the day.
Okay,
The tower. Find the relay's control panel and open it up. Your replacement parts should slot right in. I guess now we'll find out just how much of an easy fix it is.
Has he finished talking on the radio yet? Right. One thing I have to ask, right. These Firewatch towers, have any of you had any experience of these in real life? Because I question the design of this one and the logic behind some of it. Okay. Now, you've got the big tower here, right? And my problem is this tank. Why is there a giant water tank suspended like that underneath? Surely it would be on the ground or underground. And your pipe would just come down this bit here, surely. I don't think it's structurally sound to have... We have this discussion every time we play the Hunter. I demand an explanation. It doesn't... Sure, I mean, if you're in high winds, maybe it forms some kind of, like, weight to stop it from rocking. But it just doesn't seem structurally sound, especially the way this one's placed, because it's just got little pipes there. There's nothing. It's just in the beams. That thing is just a time bomb waiting to go off. I mean, where's that waste pipe go? Just squat over the floorboards, mate. Okay, let's do the missions. Actually, where are we going? We're going somewhere up here to put some radio equipment in. See, where are we going in here? Maybe it was on the mid-level. No, it's definitely telling me to go up the top here. Ah, I see it, never mind.
You did it? It's working? Fantastic. I will check in with the researchers to let them know it's fixed. They probably noticed that their equipment's range has just risen dramatically.
Oh, wouldn't that be funny?
And they've confirmed that the relay is working now. They've asked if you could take a look at one of their trackers that has been dormant for the last 13 hours or so. They weren't sure if the lack of movement had been due to poor signal, but now they're certain that something's happened. I'll forward the details.
Isn't that like... I'm going to track him for a moment. Is he going to clip through through the hill? Is he turning? He's probably going to go out of render. Exactly, it looks like he's going to crash into the... it's going to be like, you know, in the beginning of Temple of Doom, where the where it flies into the thing. Oh, what was that there, Gary? This is the Yukon Valley map on the Hunter Call of the Wild. Oh, he is turning. All right, we'll let him circle. Where are we going? Oh, a kilometre over there. Question is, how I unlock the house which is nearer? Yeah, we'll beam to this house, and we'll grab a quad, and we'll drive over to there. Actually, while that's doing that, let's have a look. So this is the missions. Find radio equipment, fix the radio, drop off collar marked on outpost, investigate. So this is actually all the missions that are left. There's actually not that many story missions on this one at all. Whereas like on one of the earlier maps, I've I'm still in the middle of the like one of the very first maps. What the hell is it called? Leighton Lakes, I think it's called. I'm still struggling on one of those missions. And Happy Cat Lady, welcome in. What mischief are you getting yourself up to there? And I 100% recommend this game, Gary. If you don't already have it though, hang 5 for next week. Because odds are I'll be giving away several copies of the game this time next Tuesday on Steam. To go along with the new map, the new Australia map, which is coming out next week, because we'll be exploring that map next Tuesday night. It's absolutely boiling in Happy Cat. Like this afternoon, bugger. This afternoon there, I had like if I had Star Wars up for yourself there. And the chocolate thief came in and just like, it's too hot, I'm having a nap. And then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have a nap as well. And then it just gets headphones off and just smack on the pillow. Have you already won a copy of this game, Gary? Did you win it here? I've given away so many copies of this game, I can't keep track of them all. Oh, I've got a special mission for all of you guys. I have...
Looks like wolves got it. But something scared them off before they could really finish their meal. Grab the collar and you're good to go.
Before he speaks again, I have migrated. Well, I've rewritten it from scratch on your stream 3 years ago. Bloody hell! It's difficult to keep track of it. 2 seconds, I need to sit up. Oh. I have rebuilt from scratch this morning the Hunger Games game. And I was only able to do slight partial testing. Was that, can you... Oh, not even the extra sprinkles. Was it the, hey, happy cat, sharing is caring. Can I have a piece of that delicious cookie? Pretty pleased with sprinkles on top. But guys, if you could trigger a Hunger Games and we can test to see if it works properly. I was only able to do some... Oh, hang on. I didn't do that. Right, hang on a second before we do anything, because otherwise it won't work. I need to trigger my test command. I just realized I was supposed to integrate this variable into the stream startup sequence. There you go. So if you could do an exclamation mark Hunger Games and see if it works. In theory it should.
Okay, I think we're done here. Let's move on before anything comes sniffing around. The researchers have been using Copper Bowl Lake Outpost as their base camp, and you can drop the collar off there. Don't expect company though. The research team are always out and about.
So far, so good. I need to check something though. It has stored our names. Just checking that they're all saved. District 9. Have you guys seen that movie? Went to the cinema to see that when it first came out. I enjoyed it, but I had to take points off for the amount of swearing. I had to subtract points because there was too much swearing in it. And I kind of understand the character doing it, but it was just too much.
I knew I could count on you to get the job done. You're becoming my ambassador out here, and I gotta say, your work so far has impressed me. At this rate, I'll actually be able to do some paperwork today. Seems a little strange to be excited about that, I guess. Hopefully, I'll manage to spend some time with my wife this month. Now that I remember, I gave your number to Oscar, the researcher in charge of this particular population study. He and I work well enough together, but you'll be better placed to help him out. You might have already heard from him about work he needs help with. He injured his knee in the summer, so he's a little behind schedule.
Pause that before he starts talking on the radio again there. But it seemed to work. So unfortunately, I got killed early on in the Hunger Games. And Gary won. And oh, but yeah, my stutter's getting worse. Lucinda, welcome in as well there, mate. Thank you for joining us.
I'd like you to head over there. Make sure that the place is still secure. The mine's buildings have been sealed since the mine closed in the 30s. We occasionally get curious tourists, but once they see the no trespassing signs, they tend to take their pictures and move on without getting too close.
Let's head back and get a thing.
Tourists anyway. They keep an eye on the place, but it isn't maintained. If you're injured out here, it's a long walk to find help. I suppose this is a good time to remind you. careful while you're out there.
Okay, so now I need to ask the question to myself is why did it put in those extra 2 lines at the end? So it's still got a few glitches in it, but I will work them out over the next few days, hopefully. Depending on how much time I've got.
We logged a pair of men that entered the reserve a few days ago.
This guy never stops on this bloody radio, does he?
Very surprised we brought them anywhere near here.
But thank you for everyone who volunteered as tribute this evening.
Shoot a documentary about what they call local folklore.
Round, if I follow this path, we'll go in a straight line.
The place is wild as this has
Ooh, bugger.
a native Alaskan myth, the tall tales of the drunken gold miners. I've been here for almost 2 decades. I've only seen Bigfoot twice. At church.
Wow, this thing is so loud. Evening, Mr. Smith. Oh, almost pulled a mango there. You joined us this evening for the story missions on the Yukon Valley. We're doing the main story missions. We ain't doing side quests tonight. I'll just add that. Oh, bloody wolves. Oh, crikey. They got us. Less than a kilometre to go. Should I continue to take the... No, I'm not there. I'm going to go in a straight line. And hopefully we can get up the hill once we get there. But as well, apart from tweaking and migrating the Hunger Games, as much as it has a glitch in it, I also added some more bits to the horoscopes. So exclamation mark horoscope or exclamation mark horoscope at somebody. if you'd like to have Ada tell your fortune. Yes, I could hear you. You said it was looking for something was pointing at OneDrive because I was on Minecraft at the time. Oh, we're almost up the hill. Right, it was that hot. The troublemaker came up for a nap, and then I was like, "Yeah, it's time for a nap." So it was immediately headphones off, turn the screens off, head on the pillow. Oh, we're almost here.
Millerwood doesn't have a lot of hiding places. The buildings are still all locked up. It should be a quick search. Whoever was here has probably moved on, but I want to be certain.
Okay, where we're going in here then? What we're searching?
My last inspection was 6 months ago, and all the buildings were secure. Let me know if you see anything suspicious.
Well, this building doesn't look secure, mate. What we got?
Is that door locked? It should be. Nobody's getting in there. The lock has done its job.
I don't think so, mate. This place looks fairly accessible in all honesty. Oh, it's open.
Something's not right here. This door should be locked. The building's empty? I don't know why they'd want to be in here anyway.
He's left his phone.
I'm gonna call Gabriella Bodden's film crew. The one I was telling you about.
How thin is that phone?
Vans will be breaking into the buildings.
That's like 2 mil thick. Where do they get the technology from? I've got to go out and back in to trigger it, do you think?
Is that the phone I'm calling? Not much point in me calling it now, huh? I didn't expect this from a professional film crew. What possessed them to enter this building?
Well, it's probably the most intact one here.
That phone you picked up is the only way I had of contacting them. So we're gonna have to track them down. Given their total lack of bushcraft or respect for their surroundings, it should hopefully be an easy trail to follow. There's a door. Check it out. You've done a lot to help, but this is gonna need an officer on site just in case things get ugly. I'm on my way.
Okay, what's the next mission?
Look, to your east. There's a column of smoke. It looks like it's coming from close to one of our lookouts. I told you they'd be easy to track. Let's catch up with them before they set the whole forest ablaze.
Let's get back to our noisy quad and fly down the hill. I better turn the volume down so you guys don't get entirely deafened by it. So what sort of mischief he's got lined up for tomorrow then? Will Mr. Smith be cyberpunkering it? Or are you causing more Rocket League chaos? Have to give that a go with you one day. I don't know, you know, obviously I've only played the game a handful of times myself. Down we go. And oh bugger. We pulled a mango there on that one. Thank you so much for the bits there, Gary. Oh, let's just go over here. But yeah, I'll pause here for a second because my stutter is getting more and more worse. But thank you so much again there, Gary, for the bits. You're an absolute madman.
You found their camp. But where are they? Look at the mess around here. It looks like something big has turned the place upside down. Our first concern is that fire. Douse it, will you? Take a look around their camp and see if there's anything that can tell us where they went.
Bigfoot bait.
Surely not. Not even the most ignorant townie would even consider baiting animals out here. Bigfoot bait. Looks a lot like dog food and stale donuts to me. What's this? Notes on their show, maybe? Oh, it's a script. Wow. She's dedicated it to her younger self. Look, a notepad. Interior haunted mind. Explains a little bit about their trespassing. Well, this tells a story of some truly bizarre people, but it doesn't help us find them. That was a scream, but I can't see anything. Get to the lookout. Maybe you'll see something that I can't.
Exactly, Bigfoot might like ice cream. Alright, let's just... Oh, bugger. Let's just keep flooring down here. How is he... well, he's in a plane, but there's no way that he's seeing all of this from the plane that he's circling the place in.
Coming out of the forest. But one of them is covered in blood. They've seen me. Hey, over here! Make your way to me. Get into the plane. Everyone is on board. It looks like a bear attacked one of them. She needs a doctor right now. I can't wait around. We're taking off. I've got this. Heading back to base. We'll have a doctor standing by. Can you take care of their camp? We can't have it lying around, attracting bears.
wonder what trophy I'd get for that. Okay, back to the camp. Spin us around, let's go. Maybe. Okay, we'll go dismantle the camp. So, where does that put us in the scale of the missions? Locate the camp, put out the fire, investigate the camp, get the nearby phone, dismantle the camp, and that's the last mission. Not much at all. Not much at all in that. Oh, come on, go on. Get that lined up. Oops. Oh, so where was their camp? Here it is.
Hey there, Chichiko. I'll bet you have a lot of questions that you want to ask me, huh? Before you start, let me just give you the highlights. Baden's face and shoulder were pretty torn up. She took a swipe from a fully grown grizzly, all while her friends accidentally, or should I say incidentally, bear sprayed her. The spray likely saved her life, though. They thought that a .22 pistol was enough protection against grizzlies. So as well as spraying the bear, they shot it in the side. I've seen bears shrug off spray and even larger caliber rounds. So I'd say these guys are lucky they decided to run off, instead of making it angrier. Anyway, Baden's in surgery this morning. The bear's claws gave her some nasty head wounds, and it was able to sink its teeth into her shoulder before running off. She'll be out of it for a few days. I'll question her when doctors say she's ready. I have to say, you handled yesterday well, Chichiko. Kept a level head, even when things went off the rails. I've had rookie troopers under my care who would have struggled in the same scenario. It's entirely possible that you saved that film crew's lives. Not only did you help to solve a crime that led to us saving some woefully underprepared, let's just say, explorers, shall we? You took care of the mess at the mine, and at their camp, too. It's not like this is the first big impact your work has had on the reserve. You helped us to quarantine a potentially devastating infestation of spruce bark beetles. You assisted with scientific research programs and helped us to safeguard Yukon Valley's future. I know it might have seemed...
This guy never gets off the radio. Welcome, Eris.
The plan was to protect Yukon Valley's wildlife, but I know that I made the right choice. Your work out here will have far-reaching repercussions for not only the forests, plains, and lakes, but everything that lives here as well. And that includes me. At first, the plan was for you to take over a lot of my informal duties, the tasks that aren't officially part of my job, but are essential to the running of the reserve. Maintaining populations, containing threats, and gathering samples for scientific research. All great reasons for hiring a professional hunter. But I told you before that I was looking for someone who understands Yukon Valley. Someone I could trust to take care of it, the same way I do. Your recent time here has been a trial of sorts, helping me to prepare the reserve for winter. I feel like the reserve is ready now, and that's largely thanks to your efforts. Sandy might have told you, but she's delighted that you've had this effect on the reserve. In this past week, we've spent more time together than we had done in the entire previous month. In fact, now that the reserve is ready for winter, and I have my ambassador out there, I'm making plans to take Sandy and my girls on a trip somewhere nice. What do you think? Beach, lake, skiing trip? I'll ask Sandy tonight when I get home. Oh, and when I get back from my vacation, you and I should discuss your contract. Winter in the Yukon is no picnic, but I'd like to invite you to stay on indefinitely, if you're interested. You'll be an old sourdough like me in no time.
Jeez, I'm not even going to shut up there. All right, because as always, I try my best not to talk over it, but he was really pushing it. But welcome in there, Eris. Right, in amongst all those bits and bobs there, Glitchy was about to go and make a cup of tea for everybody, so just a splash of milk in mine there, mate. And what was that there from Relentless? Good job, but do you consider that map complete? No, not by a long shot. I mean, in single player, there are side quests to do on this map, but still, there are diamonds. You know, like eventually, I'd like to get the diamonds of every species. Eventually, I mean, this one's got like the candy goose on it. There's a duck. The red fox, the grey wolf, the caribou, the grizzly bear, the moose, and the plains bison are all on this map. I haven't taken a single diamond off any species on this map. I do have a plains bison, but that was from the other map. I can't remember which map it was. But as I said, now that we've done the story missions, we're going to jump over at my trophy lodge, and I'll give you a quick tour. See if you can pick up on a theme of the lodge. But quite the chatty bugger he was, Happy Cat. Is that you're telling me if he doesn't get off the radio, Gary, we'll tell him we quit? Yeah, whilst that's doing that, I'm just going to press some buttons on my other screen. There we go. Well, what's that one? That equals 4. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, it's nighttime here. Of course it was nighttime on the map that we just left. But welcome to my lodge. We have 50 odd diamonds. How many have I got in here? Profile. 51 diamonds and 1 great one. We're starting from the entranceway. We have our moose, diamond moose. We've got our Roosevelt elk with the strangely human teeth I find. I might be able to find a red deer somewhere in here, Gary. I'll see if I can find you one. There's a possibility there could be one in here. We have a Cape buffalo. If I remember rightly, I'm sure this is the one that it appeared behind me and started chasing after me along a shoreline. And welcome in there, Samwise. How did your night out go yesterday? Did you have a good time? Is there any ghosts in your lodge? Yes, the ghosts of all these animals that we've gone. But here we have a diamond red deer. So there's one. I found one for you there, Gary. This one's a special one. This was a diamond red deer, but it's a piebald flavour. So it's one of the more rare ones. I'd love to get an albino one. This one here is just a level 7 albino. It's not a diamond. It's just an albino red deer, and a melanistic as well. The male and female go on this piece together. Let's have a little walk down here now. There's a red deer on the wall here. Yes, we're going to go to New Zealand after this. After we've had a little tour through here. We've got some red deer on the wall there. I don't think there's any more red deer on this this one, but let's continue through. Because there is a slight theme, shall we say, to there's red deer on the wall there. All these are diamonds. We've got diamond red deers all on these walls. Well, that one's got gimpy antlers. Oh yeah, this one's it's not a diamond, but it's just an albino plains bison. That one there. And there's some more diamond red deer. Just a few more diamond red deer just on that wall there. Maybe there's another one on that wall there. It is distinctly possible. Now this room here has no diamonds, but this is like rare fur types. So we've got an albino kitten, a blonde kitten, which apparently was a rare fur type. It just looked normal to me, and piebalds. Piebalds, red deers, like they're going out of fashion. Close. There we go. Okay, we'll pass all these red deers. There's some red deer here with gimpy antlers, mirrored gimpy antlers. Go in here. There's no diamonds in this room either. This is rare fur types. So we've got another. Well, this one's a piebald reindeer. Got a little musk deer piebald there. The ogre wolf. A couple albino red deer. An albino kitten. Anything on that back wall? No, just a funny mask. Some more red deer diamonds. We've got a pink piggy, which apparently is a rare fur type. Another wall of piebald red deer. Then we have 2 melanistic and 1 albino red deer. Then another wall of piebald red deer. Then if we enter this room here, this one is the only diamond which I don't class as a diamond. Yes, it's a diamond, but in the Spanish map you get this one regardless. And it was not long after I first played the game and we did all the story missions to the Spanish map. And I didn't really know much about the game at the time, and we destroyed this one with the amount of ammunition that we put into it. But it still returns a diamond, but I don't really view it as a diamond. This was my first actual diamond. The turkey. That was from New Zealand. This one is from the Spanish map. This is the only diamond red deer that I have, which is from a different map. And this is actually the second diamond red deer that I got. The first diamond red deer is somewhere in this lodge. I don't know where it is now. We have a little raccoon, a diamond raccoon, which I thought was going to be a lot more difficult to hunt, but I found it after 20 minutes. It was just sitting there next to the river at night, minding its own business. We have our whitetail deer. This is from Mexico. Yeah, it's from Mexico. Plains bison. Another diamond. Another diamond red deer. A diamond reindeer, which is something I thought this was going to take me a long time to hunt for, about 3 hours, and I found it, got it. It wasn't there. It wasn't as big a grind as what I thought it was going to be. It was just there. So I killed Rudolph. But of course we have the great one red deer. I do have some clips of this on the YouTubes and the, what do you call it? 2 seconds, I'll just change modes. There we go. I do have some on what was it? TikTok. That's the thing I'm trying to think of. Just say no. Just say no, Everest. They're all male. All the diamonds are all males. The only things that I've got off that are females are like special fur types. The diamonds don't go in the female flavors, so everything you see like in this room is all male. Some of these like that's a female there. That's a female on the top there. These are special fur type ones. I think everything in this room is male. Yeah, I think so. And that's what's this pig? The piggy's a female. Piggy's a female there. Just check up on this room here. No, they're pretty much all males in here as well. Okay, let's go get another diamond. I know where one is. I saw it last night, but it was too hot. I just couldn't be doing with continuing because it was too hot. But I know where it was hanging out. Quick drink. Actually, I can have a quick drink whilst it's loading the reserve. Now, this may crash the game. Sometimes I find that it crashes the game when I change reserves. What could possibly go wrong? It was Santa Claus's summer lodgings. Well, that's convenient. This is where the red deer is. I suppose this is where I logged out last night. Okay, let's... No, I'm going to go somewhere else to change the time because the spawning mechanics of the game, it just makes sense. Was that but the females? Is it? I don't know. Oh, did the game makers get it wrong? Oh. Shall we have a quick 2-minute hunt up here? I think we will. Let's get the 300 out. I might as well let that diamond come in. We might find a couple more. There is 4 diamonds banging around the map. I know where 1.5 of them are. There was another diamond, but I kind of accidentally destroyed the zone. I preserved all the zones for months, and it was just an accident a couple of nights ago where I accidentally destroyed one. What's that? That's a level 7. What range are you at? Let's put a thing down. 300 odd meters, right? We'll walk around. We'll walk around and we'll grab that 7 whilst we... Actually, what's the pressure like up here? That's fine. It's fine. But yeah, like the past week I've accidentally destroyed 2 zones. So now I'm working to figure out where those zones have moved to. Santa's reindeer are all female with male names. That sounds about right. Oh, not long everyone as well, for Christmas in July, where we'll be doing some... Oh, that's a new zone. Ah, right, one of the diamonds might have moved here then. We'll investigate this bit in a moment. I'll take out this fella over here first. 200 and odd meters should be fine. There's the 6, there's the 7. Anything bigger? What are you? Oh, mythical, never mind, you're the one that's going to get shot. There we go, down and 1, straight through the heart. Because I want to pop that zone over there behind me so I can see what's there, we're going to walk around this side of the lake instead. The way the spawning mechanics work in the game is an animal won't spawn within 150 meters of the player. So the way I've got my tents positioned all over the map, to maximize my ability to get as many in without destroying the zones, and also so that certain zones won't get scared off because they won't appear at the inopportune time. I've got this map down absolutely perfectly. I've definitely become the pro at hunting the red deers. There you go, down in 1. Yeah, baby. Indeed, Eris. Oh, I just realised as well, I'm in amongst all the thing there as well. I saw at the top there, but from Samwise, your night out was good. Did Frodo behave himself? A 4 there. Thing is as well, if you guys are hunting as well, only take out 1 animal per need zone, and only take out one male, and watch the levels. So I'm hunting red deer, so I'm going to not shoot anything which is a 4 or less, because what I want to do is I want to kill the animals and let them respawn as a 4. So we've taken out there an 8 and a 6. So as I've been hammering those, actually I can show you the graph just whilst we're auto walking here. So I use to see what I've got on this. Doesn't tell you where the animals are, it just tells you what you've got on your map. So you see the work that I've done here, I have pushed all my animals into being level 4s, and these are just a handful of the little ones that I've got here on there for the red deer. So I'm trying to push everything into here, so the game then levels out, and it will hopefully give me a second great one, because it needs to balance out the number of levels. So by keeping all these ones low and the lower ones, so if I get like 1s and 2s, as well, that's added bonus. Just keep them all as low as I can. Don't shoot your dog. You can't shoot the dog. Comes up invalid target if I try and shoot the dog. Same as like if you're on multiplayer. So Easy and I used to play this all the time together, and if you like try to like shoot them, it comes with invalid target. I sometimes would shoot around the ground next to his feet. You can trick shock your dog. Just like, get the dog to stand still. I'll take the scope off. Hold still, little river. Invalid target. Anything interesting there? What we got? Fours. Yeah. They'll run in a minute. So I want to get to the other side of here so that I can see what's in that new zone that we discovered. I'm hoping it's going to be the diamond that I misplaced from the cliff, because I accidentally destroyed the zone. Didn't realise that I'd already been there, and then I went and was like, oh, there's a one down there, and shot, and then I blew the zone out. So you see, whenever if you kill multiples, see, these drinking zones here will disappear. You'll blow them out. So this one here is a fresh zone, which I'm hoping is come out here, because this is where I bollocksed up, because there was two zones here. And I also bollocksed up here at Alcove Lake. I call it Alcove Lake. So there's hardly anything up there now, because I bollocksed up that one zone because I wasn't paying attention. I do have a guide to hunting red deer on this map over on Discord. I will publish a more updated one because I did have to move 2 tents. Not very far from that original picture, but it just made it a little bit more efficient. Actually, can I just put a marker on there just so I can check? You can see the animals up to 400 meters away. Well, a little bit, maybe a little bit further, but that's kind of like gets them into render as 400 meters. Even with a 300 though, you're not going to cause that much damage to them. It just piss them off at that range. At least the red deer anyway. And he mostly behaved himself. Oh yeah, look, both lungs through the heart and the leg. Take that. I've yet to see you hunt anything else. I know I kind of like get obsessed really with the trying to get a second great one, because I've only got a couple of days to do it, because when the new update comes out all the maps are getting reset, so all that work that I showed you on that graph, it's all gone in a couple of days. Alright, let's have a little look. If something is going to spawn in, it's going to be there now. Mythical. I'll take it out though. 285. Let's just get a more accurate reading on it. Yeah, 321. We'll get a little bit closer. Just want to make sure it just goes down. Can't be true to be chasing it. Yep, lungs, top of the heart. That's just a 4 up there. That one can be left as it is. Eh, 250 should be all right. He says. Oh, there it is. Don't do in the water. Oh well. Oh, there's a question. What aspect of space exploration excites all of you the most? Or questions from Ada. Oh, these things take forever. Kind of wish they would just float to the nearest shore in some of these cases. See, the thing is, right, one of the things in this game, right, if you shoot something, let's say, and it starts to run, it will just run right underneath the water. It doesn't take that into consideration. Is that stationary or is it actually moving still? No, it's moving, it's moving. But yeah, once they're in a panic, they'll just do like a wide arc, and it doesn't matter, they'll go as deep as they want to run away. But if they die in the water, you gotta wait for them to float over. It takes ages. If it wasn't a mythical, I wouldn't wait. Just want to make sure I collect that one. And then we'll go and try and grab this diamond. Anytime now. So while we wait, what mischief have you all got lined up for tomorrow? I have the joys of cleaning the chicken coop. And I suppose I'll have to do the dishes because, you know, Chrissy never turns up when he's supposed to come and do the dishes. It's just, you know, you kind of get the staff. I think that one was just a single lung penetration on that one. You're better off with a broadside shot with the red deer. At least if you can get a line through both lungs, it will run, but it won't run far. I like those first two, if you can just get it straight through the heart. Come on. Oh, it's a barbecue tomorrow. What time do we all need to arrive, Eris? If we had a little dinghy we could float out in. Come on. Anytime now. I bet I can't get too close. Yeah, see how deep this water is here. So I have to wait for it to actually come and hit the shore before I can click on it. Any moment now. There we go. Yeah, we're being like a head-on one. Okay, let's now go and see if we can nab that diamond. So the diamond's going to be here. That's where it was last night anyway. We will get 7 mil out. And make some decisions. There it is, there's the diamond. Now, see, 300 meters. If I was to shoot it here with this gun, it's not going to kill it. I'm going to have to double back quite a fair bit, cross over, because it will be even longer to go around that side, even though you can probably get a better shot. We're going to try and see if we can get a shot through these trees to where it's drinking. That's the plan anyway. If I bring the stakes, we can all come. You heard it, everybody. We're all going to Eris's house tomorrow afternoon. Right, let's see, 200 odd. There's another reason why I don't have like minimal equipment and I don't carry a backpack, so that I can get, it minimizes my like noise profile in the game. Now we're probably already a little bit too close, really. We're probably going to scare it off, but I'll try. We know where it is. We'll come back and get it on another cycle. If we have to, we'll just make the long hike all the way around there. Have you got an AK? It's not Counter-Strike. What is it, right, in Counter-Strike, right? Like, myself and Chrissy, we've said this for years. We can't get a single bloody hit in with the AK and let all the other players, they get like the one-shot headshots all the time, like one round of ammunition. And we can't hit a thing with that AK. Lie down, dog. Right, I'm gonna do it. We may have already scared it off. I don't know, but I'm gonna try to see if we can get a nice close-up shot with it. Do enjoy my bit of Counter-Strike. Actually, after the stream tonight, I might try Day of Defeat. Used to play it every night when I was at university. I'm just curious if people still play it. If they do, there'll be some Day of Defeat streams in the future. I don't know. I mean, there was Day of Defeat Source, which is obviously with the Source engine as opposed to the original Half-Life engine. I'll try both of them if I think on. We're getting way too close. Way too close. I don't think we're going to... Dog, lie down. If I can get over this little bump here, we might be able to see it, because that's probably as close as I dare get. Oh, we have to go out a little bit further. Now we're going to have to get on that bump, if I can get into this tree line here. We have a good night there, and look after yourself there, Samwise. Just behave yourself. As I keep saying, if you ever want to chat, you know where you can scream. But you behave yourself there, Samwise, and thank you for coming in there as well. It's down in one. Not a problem at all there, Samwise. If you've still got any of those sweets that I sent you over, treat yourself to some chocolate. Doctor's orders. Here he is. Yeah, I had a funny feeling he was going to be a troll. We got him. Heart, both lungs, and that bit of thingy there as well. But a gold, unfortunately. But it means I get to keep the money. Alright, let's go to the cliff. If we're really lucky, that lost diamond might be there. Even after I blew the zone. You'd be a good hitman. Well, let's get rid of that waypoint whilst we're at it there. And we're going to change rifles as well. Oh, if we're really lucky, that's a diamond over there. Or at least a legendary. Mythical. 7. 6. 4, 6, 5. Legendary. Okay, now is he joining them or is he walking through is the question. Let us get a range on him. Chained rifles. What I might actually do is I might go down the bottom rather than shooting down at him just to try and make sure he goes down. Oh, I see some little chickens in the top corner there. Nope, 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 nope. Oh. Alright, dog, lie down because I know what you like. Where are you? There he is. Shit, that was a bad shot. Oh, but we got him. Oh, I thought I bollocked that one up. I'll take it. I thought I might have been slightly too low there. There's a mythical. %, 0 dead. There we go. $50, $25 dead. Spot on. Now, is he floating or is he stationary? He's stationary. Okay, let's go and collect them. But to collect them, I've got to get across the river. So we'll do this lake here first. Actually, I'm going to put a... No, there's already a way marker down there. That's okay. Last time I was up here, there was nothing of use at this this lake. It was all level 4s and below. But we'll investigate. So with this lake, you come at the house, walk straight up this side because they spawn in over there. But we need to get out of range of them, so they spawn in. So I normally go just onto that little cliff edge there where the cursor's pointing. I think before they add horses in that we can ride out, we need what do you call them? We need little dinghies. That's something that really needs a little rowboat, pedalo. Anything to get across the water a bit better. Okay, what have we got spawned in now then? 4s, 3s. More 4s, 3s, 4s. Nah. What are you? Oh, you're just another 4. Yeah, I've pretty much got that one down there. Yeah, well, see, the Call of the Wild do have the fishing game as well. We did stream the angler once, but it was a struggle to get anything to bite. We probably will do it again at some stage. The angler one, but I mean, to be honest, I don't see any reason why the angler's mechanics couldn't have been integrated into this game. I think it was probably more of a cash grab to make it a separate game and not a DLC. Because there's no way they couldn't have overhauled the maps to add a fishing storyline into it. Down the hill we go. Whee! Straighten up. Now hopefully this one will be a diamond and not a troll. The spidey senses on this one is making me think it's a diamond. Wait, you guys saw that there. We clipped through the first tree and then we impacted that tree. Yeah, the quads are DLC. They're, I mean, they scare away the animals, but when we're just trying to get from one place to another, they're brilliant. Downside is, I wish there was independent volume control for them. Because they are really loud. Yep, we got a diamond. And yep, it was straight through the lungs and the heart. See, I thought... I thought we'd shot here, and I thought we were just going to get it in the legs, but luckily, yep, we got a diamond for that one though. So let's taxidermy that one and accept. And we shot 2 more at the other end of this this beach there. Get out of the way, dog. That one there, straight through the lungs. Ooh, that's a random tree over there. And through the lungs on that one as well. And the zone survived. Okay, where shall we go? Right, we're going to go up here next. Now this one has 2 little zones on it. One a big group across the other side, and another one where there's occasionally 1 or 2. You and your bloody SnowRunner, Eris. No one likes SnowRunner. It's all in your imagination. Okay, what have we got here? They're not always here. I got a 5 there. Okay, I will... Oh, hang on. Catch your breath, catch your breath. There we go. There's one of them. Whee! Okay, what we got here? 4s, 4s, more 4s. What are you in the background? Let's get the rest tagged. Nah, there's a 5 there. But what are you hiding back there? I certainly don't, Eris. Oh, it was a female. Right, where did that 5 go? Were you the 5? No, you're not the 5. You're 4. I gotta find where the bloody 5 went. Is that it? No, that's not a 4. Number 4. Number 4. There's the 5. There we go. Right, let's go grab them. We'll have to go and see if we can find a spot in the lodge to put that diamond that we just got before in. I'm running out of space in there. Grab this one. At least with auto walk on, if I leave it on, we're still walking whilst we take a look at this one. So that was lungs and heart, although we did go in the water. Where's it? Oh, is that it? I'm trying. I can't quite see where it was. The one that we shot now. Ah, there it is. There is, but there's not bears on this particular map. But there is bears on other maps, though. I haven't got a diamond in one of those yet. It is on my to-do list. Right, let's jump up here and we'll do this little lake up here next. Ooh, get myself turned around. Okay, do we have anything here today? 6, 5. Anything bigger? What are you? You're balding, never mind. Evening easy? There you go, he's down. Well, I forgot all about the lawnmower challenge, easy. That must be finished by now, surely. I don't know about you, but it is phenomenally hot here. Actually, what temperature is it today? 24.2. It's far too hot. Cab time. On Sunday on the farming sim, we were in and out the cab like a yo-yo, depending on what road we were driving around. "22 hours left." How many times will I have to restart the stream then for everyone to be able to put that point in to make it? Let's grab that one there. Right, where are we going now? Should I go at the lake that I don't like? Should I just get it over with and go there? I don't like this lake. Yeah, it's way too hot. Gary. I hear Easy Guy parking up there. Okay, let's have a spy. What have we got here then? Actually, what time is it in game? Well, they're all about to leave. I have to make this one quick. I don't have time to evaluate them thoroughly. just nosedived. Okay, position 2. What we got there? We got a 7. Another 7. Anything in the near? You should get like a couple of them hiding on this little bit here. See, the bloody female. I would go for that one because I could get a better shot on it, but alright, we'll go on the chair. No, we won't. We're going to shoot from here. Only 20 for you down there. Well, do you want to take the excess like 5 from here? I'll parcel it up and send it over to you. Let's just go side across here a little bit. I just want to see if I can get a. There we go. They're all starting to leave the zone now. Oh, I don't think that was a good shot. No, it still went down. I'll take it. Right, that's 2 shots. You get a maximum of 4 shots on this lake per cycle. Okay, final position. Everything will be on its way out now as well, you see, so... We're 5. Anyone else still hanging around? Oh, it looks like it's just you on your own. Anything over there? Just that body from before. I mean, if I go forward a bit, I could probably find some more, but... That'll do me. Bollocks, I'm going to get a quad. I can't, but there's not going to be any more animals there because they've all left. We're almost out of the zone. One shot, bang, bang. Yeah, we'll jump in a quad. Just save us a little bit of fanning on. Do it perhaps. Voidcaster Lewis, thank you for the follow and welcome in there, mate. We're actually not on Yukon anymore now. We completed the story missions on Yukon, and now we've get out of the way, dog. Now, actually, I'll turn the volume down a little because the quad is so loud. We've jumped over to New Zealand to finish off the evening after we finished all the story missions on Yukon. We've already picked up 1 diamond. So how long have we been on this one? About 45 minutes or something. We're just now driving around here to get bugger. To get these 3 kills that we've just taken out. A spot of red deer hunting. There's one. And the other one went over there. No, I don't own a quad. There's plenty of them go around here because we're out in the with all the farm fields that are around here. There's plenty of them knocking around the area. You see, with their dogs on the back of it. Grab you, and then the final one was over here. No, I don't often do the third person. I'll do it as we go around here. So only on the rare occasion. Normally, if I've accidentally pressed it, it's normally when I do the third person view on the quad. There it is. Just run over. It'll be fine. I'm sure it's waterproof. And there's the other one there. Now, we are also now at the end, pretty much, of the drink zone. I'm going to have a jump over to here. On the off chance there might still be one there. The extreme off chance if there's still anything in the zone on this lake. And then we'll jump over to the lodge. See, they're on the way out there. We've got a 7, 7, and a 6. I don't have time to get into my spot on this one. It's too far out of range. And you need to realistically be where that grass is. I'll take out this 6 if I can. Yeah, there you go. We're doing the red deer is what I'm chasing this evening. I do have a guide on Discord. I'll put a fresh copy of it because I think it's quite high in the game section of the my hunting guide to red deer on New Zealand. We'll get this kill and then we're going to jump over to the lodge and we'll put our latest diamond into the lodge if we can find a seat for it. I'm starting to run out of space in the lodge, but fingers crossed we can find somewhere to put it. Oh, this quad is so noisy. Game makers, you need to put an independent volume controller in for the quad. I don't want to turn the game ambient noises down. I just want to turn the quad noises down. Where'd we get this fella? Lungs, heart, and a bit of that bone. I seem to be... How many identical shots have we pulled tonight? Where it's been like somewhere around here where it's gone through that leg bit and both the lungs. What time is it in game now? It is 29 minutes past, so odds are everything is on the way out. Is there any straggler spots that we might be able to grab in the dying seconds? I'll tell you what, we'll go over to Alcove Lake and see if... Actually, we need to have a walk around a little bit of Alcove Lake anyway, just to see if any of those... I buggered up a zone. I need to see if it's restored. Doesn't look like it, no. They're all on the way out, yeah. Yeah, at the minute I'm just using the 300. We've got the 7mm here as well, though, which we do for, to get, you know, when we want the trophies. What are you? Oh, you're a 4. No, I'm not taking out the 4s. There we go there. Yes, the Australia map next week. We will be doing the Hunter as well next Tuesday, and we'll also be doing a giveaway for the Australia map. We'll see how it goes. We might do a couple of draws over the course of the evening for copies of the map on Steam. And if the Hunter Call of the Wild, it's normally when a new map comes out, the game itself comes down to like £5 or so. So I will be giving away copies of the game as well, as long as it's come down in sale. If it's like if it's in the 30 quid, then just the map. The maps are normally around about between like what £5 to £7 when the maps come out. I say whenever a new maps come out, we've always done a little giveaway for it. Oh, £5 in colonial money. Ooh, 2 seconds. Let's investigate. Up there. So, £5 in. That's not how you spell that. In USD. That is £6. Sorry, $6.31 for your colonial bucks. Right. Let's jump over to the lodge and we'll put our latest diamond in. But apart from doing the Hunter next week, we do stream every night. The schedule for the week ahead. Tomorrow we'll be in Middle-earth. Thursday, I still don't know what we're doing. On Friday, of course, will be mandatory Mass Effect. But here we are in the lodge. Oh, I forgot there's diamonds up there as well. I completely forgot about that wall. Is there a spare slot on there? Go on, we'll stick the new diamond up here. There you go. Oh, that was got quite a big set on it there, hasn't it? But we'll have a little walk around the lodge there. So we have diamond red deers up there. We got big moose, the Roosevelt elk with, I think, the creepy human teeth. There's just something about that. They've definitely been whitened. They just stand out a mile, the little expression on its face. We got the. Is that the Cape? Is that the Cape one? Yeah, Cape Buffalo, that one there. We have various red deer diamonds. We have a piebald red deer diamond. These ones aren't diamonds. This is a 7 albino and possibly level 2 melanistic female. Then we have a couple of red deer diamonds. just a couple coming down this corridor. Do we have anything in here? Oh yeah, we got a couple of red deer diamonds on that wall. Oh, you play on the PlayStation. There we go, down here as well. Red deer diamonds. Yes, we do have a whitetail. I'll jump to that in a moment. This one's not a diamond; it's just an albino. What do you call them? Actually, which flavour are those again? Plains bison, that's the one. Then some diamond red tail again, maybe, and maybe some more on this wall. There's definitely a theme in here. Definitely a theme in here. Or did you like the smile on that elk? This room is not diamond. These are the piebalds. And got an albino kitten and a blonde kitten, because apparently the blonde ones are rare as well, which I wouldn't have known. Some more diamond red deer. In here we have some more piebald. Actually, it's a piebald reindeer. Musk deer. I want to say musk deer. Siberian musk deer. Yeah, that's the one. We have the ogre wolf. An albino red deer, female, an albino kitten. See, I thought the blonde one was just a normal one. More red deer there. Actually, there's quite a few of these. These are like the most prominent, I would say, for the gimpy antlers. So a big one, a little one. This is another specials one. This is a pink female piggy, which I didn't realise the pinks were rare, but apparently it is. More piebalds. Got more piebalds I know what to do with. We've got some albinos and melanistics as well in the red deers. Some more piebald red deers. Then if we enter this room here, we have... Oh, 2 seconds, I'll just pause for a moment. But Daft Phoenix, thank you so much for the raid, mate, and welcome in. What were you guys doing there tonight? I can't see in the thing there. What were you up to? Oh, medieval... the medieval dynasty one. I've seen a couple of people play that one there as well there. But thank you for the raid and welcome in there, everybody. Hope you have all had a good night and caused plenty of trouble and chaos. Once again, there, mate, thank you so much for the raid. We tonight are on the Hunter, the Call of the Wild, and we're just having a little wander around the around my lodge. We're having a look at my diamond collection and all the rare fur type ones. As I hope you've all been behaving yourselves. Keep yourselves out of trouble. Yes, we do have a great one. We are building up to the great one. It's going to be the last one on our little tour. I'll continue as we're walking around here, because we've just gone through all the diamond red deers that we have scattered on all of these walls. For the sake of just jumping through, I might as well have a little jump back for you guys into here. So we have, these are like the rare fur types. So we've got like albino kittens. So the blonde kitten, which is, we were just saying a minute ago, I would never have known that was a rare fur type. I just thought that was a normal big kitten. Plenty piebalds. We can't move for the bloody piebalds in here. Another albino. This one's not a diamond. It's just an albino one there. But all the red deers on the walls there are all diamonds. Quite a few of these more going down here. Definitely a theme in this place. This piebald though is a diamond though. That piebald there. Let's head on through here though, as I was in the final room. So we have this one here is, I don't class it as a diamond, even though it is a diamond, because this is the one that you get from the story mission on the Spanish map, and it was when I was just learning how to play the game, and we destroyed it with like dozens of shots before it went down. But it still gives you the diamond, which it's here, but I don't, doesn't qualify. This one was my first diamond, the big turkey there. How many red deers have we killed? Thousands of them. This red deer here though is from the Spanish map. It's the second diamond red deer I ever got, and it's the only one that's not from New Zealand. But here is the diamond the whitetail that you were asking about just before there. We also have the plains bison, another red deer, a reindeer. So I killed Rudolph for a diamond one of those. We have the fallow deer as well. This one just appeared out of nowhere. I came on before the stream, like at lunchtime on the day, and I thought I'll quickly jump on the game for 5 minutes and make sure I'm stocked up with ammunition. And it was just there. It was just behind us at the tent. And I was like, oh, I'll have you. We got this little fella here as well. It was not that bad. Myself and Easy, there was a week where we got like a diamond a night and all different flavours. But the big one that is waiting for though is my big great one. So this is the great one red deer, and why we grinded so many red deer until I got the strategy down, and I learned how the spawning mechanic works and all that for it. I will publish a fresh guide on Discord for my red deer hunting. I've got like the positions of all the tents and the recommended angles and stuff like that for getting around the New Zealand map efficiently. to be able to take them out and work on them. No, we haven't got any sheep errors. There's not sheep in here yet. We will get some of the sheep on some of the other ones there. But yeah, this is our great one. You can see on the antlers there, if I can just get in a little bit closer there. All the bushes around it. It's got quite a thin back end though. It's like really big at the front and then really small in the rear. Actually, how does that compare? If I stand like over here, I mean, I suppose the rears on these are kind of the same, aren't they? It's just the big chest, I suppose, on these great ones. But there we go, guys. There is our great one, red deer. I'll walk to the front of the one as well, just to show you guys that came in with the raid as well. A couple of the other red deer, not red deer, sorry, a couple of the diamonds that we've got here as well. We're moose, we're elk with the creepily human teeth. Maybe just stole some false teeth that were left by a camper, maybe, and they just got stuck in its mouth. It just doesn't look right. Can I zoom in on that? They just look weird. Take a photo of that. Then we've got we're Cape Buffalo as well. We're of a diamond in there. But there's our lodge. There is still a couple of diamonds banging around on the map there as well. Was it just red deer that's in this room, or did I have anything else? No, it's just red deer in this room. This is the best man cave ever. It doesn't have a cinema room. It doesn't have a cinema room. I suppose it's got a pool. I could definitely do if we had a pool. Right now, it is so hot here. Are we invisible walled on this pool? Oh, we're invisible walled. Okay, challenge accepted. There must be somewhere where we can... Do you think I can leap up to there, maybe? And then we can drop down onto it. We can get over the invisible wall. Right, hang on, right. On the end. Yeah, there we go. Yay! We're in, but we're kind of stuck. Actually, I don't even think we can't even get out of here, can we? We're trapped. We defeated the invisible wall, though. All right, we'll jump back onto the map just for a little bit there. I sound absolutely melting in here. Whee! There we go. 7:30 will do. Evening, Jim, and welcome in. Anything here? I don't think there'll be anything here. Shall we go? I went to the lake that I don't like. Oh, we never went down to this one. I used to call this Solo Lake, and then there was an update to the game, and now there's all manner of things on this lake now. But evening, Jim, what sort of mischief have you been causing today? Are you back on the shipyards tonight, or are you playing one of the other ones this evening? What we got over here? Anything exciting? I think it's just mainly 4s over here. I'm just having a quick spy. Well, there's a 7 over there. We could shoot that one. Is that something over there, or is it just my glitch in my eyes? Glitch in my eyes. You're an undead mage causing havoc. There we go. Let's go grab a quad and just drive over there. I can't be chewed to walk it. It's too far. Start your engine. So, what game have you been playing to be an undead mage? Or is this part of the new game that came out? Because I know that some of you guys have been playing the new Diablo-y one as well, which I don't really know anything about it. I've watched a little bit with Mr. Penguin. Oh, World of Warcraft today. I'm going to have at some point in the next couple of weeks, I really want to have a look and see if I can fire up, because I can probably run it from my laptop, the old City of Heroes. I put so many hours into that game when I was at university. There we go. That was both lungs. Should we go here? I don't think there's going to be anything here, to be honest. I think I'm pretty leveled out this zone, but I'll do it anyway. City of Heroes. It was another like mass multiplayer game that came out approximately the same time as World of Warcraft. Because when I was at university, there was one fella who played World of Warcraft. He actually played so much World of Warcraft that he actually dropped out of university. No one saw him again. His girlfriend left him and everything because he just was completely addicted to that game. But the game that I played was City of Heroes. So you're all like superheroes and what have you. It's like some guy with a Marvel comic. I actually think they got sued by Marvel because there was too many similarities. The publishers that made that also made the Guild Wars games as well, which I only ever played the Guild Wars once, I think. I did get the collector's editions of that and the Villains collection as well. With City of Heroes, though, I've got all the trading cards as well, the comics, the novels. I did show them all off on stream. There is a Magic the Gathering. I was going through my collection of Magic the Gathering cards from the 90s, but I also did other card games. So I did like the City of Heroes ones. There's a Star Trek one in there. And all these other packs of all the different cards of those sorts of games that I had lying around. I thought I had lost them in the flood back when we lived in Cumbria, but then I found them in the shed. They got bundled up in a box when we moved. All right, let's see what's in this little group here. Oh, what are you? Did I check you? No, you're a 4, you're okay. Ooh. There be the 9. Is you a 9? You look like you could be a 9 as well. They're a really big 8. Oh, come on, let me click on it. Yeah, 2 9s. Okay. Okay. Decisions. I can't get a health reading on them, and I don't like doing a head-on if I can avoid it. Let's just try and get a little bit over this way. I want to just try and guarantee that it goes through both lungs if I can. And the one at the back it's too problematic because there's like 2 females in front of it. And there's 1 female right in front of this one as well, possibly. I don't know, it gets a bit confusing when you're looking at them. Is he in front or is that female in front? Oh, there we go, he's walking. We'll wait until he stops, and then we should get a nice broadside on him there. Oh, I didn't get a health reading on him. Oh, I hope we didn't bugger that up. Nope, he's done. He's done. At least we know where one of the other diamonds are now. We can get it on the next cycle. We know he's there. slowly wander across. Bloody hell, that gave me a shock in here. Andy Brown 43. Thank you for making me jump. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in there, mate. Thank you for joining us. You're trying to keep me awake, aren't you? You join us just as I'm hoping we have another diamond for this evening. Yes, it was indeed another diamond. And a bit of a high shot, but it's alright. It went down. It went down. Taxidermy. I'll have you. Thingamajig there. But once again, there, welcome in there, mate. What sort of trouble you've been causing today? What I do too, other than it is I don't know about for yourself, whereabouts you are, but it is phenomenally hot here right now. Absolutely boiling. It doesn't help that when I play this game, the fans rev. I have to remember that there's another diamond here, but we'll come back and we'll try and get it in a few minutes. We'll investigate this little patch here and see what's over there. So I'm going to change rifles. Here we go. So what sort of mischief are you up to? Would you play the Hunter as well there? And are you looking forward to the new map coming out next week? Next Tuesday, as I said before, we will be doing a giveaway for the new map. And it'll be on Steam. I'll just add there, it will be the Steam version. And possibly copies of the game as well there. If it normally comes down on sale. Anything here? Anything exciting? What have we got there? Actually, what are you in the middle there? Click on it. That's a 4. It's a 4. Oh, it's only 16 in Yorkshire. Oh, where I am, I'm from Tynemouth, but I'm currently living in Scotland in a village which is just south of Falkirk, and it is actually, what is it here? 24.4. It's crazy temperatures. Hey, shall we go? We're going to go here. We'll go here. I'm really right. We'll do this little lake here, and then I might reset the time. It might just do a half cycle rather than a full cycle because I really want to see if we can get that a diamond. What have we got here? It's mostly 4s here anyway, but we'll have a spa. Yeah, 4s, more 4s. Anything in the second zone? More 4s. 4. Right, let's beam over to the other side of the lake. So where we're standing, they'll spawn in where we were just standing. As it's 150 meters, they won't spawn 150 meters around the radius of the player. What we got here then? Got a 7. Something else that I can't quite make it out. We'll go around. We'll go around and see if we can spot it. Get a better angle on it. I say we'll take out the 7. We'll then sleep, and then we'll go back over to this tent and we'll go back up here and see if we can get that other one there. Oh, we took out a diamond red deer just a few moments ago there. The diamonds are like the highest level of the well in general the high level for the different species. So some of the animals do go one higher to the great one, which we do have a red deer great one in our lodge. But the diamonds are like yeah, bloody hell, this stutter's getting worse. The diamonds are are like the high score sort of the rare ones to get. I say that though, I've got absolutely mountains of red deer diamonds. Hang on, let's just line that back up again. That was what I was saying. There was actually 2 7s. Oh, he's going to float quickly to the tent. Get him before he floats away. If he's floating, I'm not waiting for him. It's just... Oh, yes, he's floating out into the water. If I can get there in time. No, he's too far away. Ah. Nope. Okay, we'll jump into the tent. We're going to reset time. And we will go and see if that other diamond, because there were 2 of them together, and we'll see if he spawns back. It might not because of the blood splodge, but we'll sharp find out. I'll change over to my 7mm as well once we spawn back in. I'm just going to set a waypoint there, just so I can get an approximate range for when we get over. Anything popping? Get a bit closer and hopefully we get some more spawn-ins. It's quite amusing when you actually see some of the animals spawn in. They spawn in about a meter above the ground and then they drop. I don't think I've been able to capture it on stream yet though, but quite a few times when I'm walking around on my own, it just pops in and drops. No, it doesn't look like that diamond's coming back on this cycle. It's fine. I know where it is. I can get it any time. Let's hop over here. Yeah, there's not that much there, so I think we're probably scared off a few of them with that splodge. That's it. It's not to worry though. Oh, there's a piggy. Anything coming in? Right, I'm going to jump back over the lodge. We'll pop that diamond that we just got into a display if we can find a seat for it anywhere. Got to be a wall somewhere in here that we can put it on. Right, let's see, anything on this wall? No, they're too small. Actually, can you put it on this one? No, I can't put it on that one. Right, I think this room over here might... If it has anything, it does have 1 slot free. Because I think we may have filled this room. Yeah, this room's full. Okay, let's go to the other side of the lodge and see if we can put anything on that side. That's what I'm going to do here, because I'm almost out of space entirely for these. Yeah, there's a couple of stands left in here. There we go. That's the one that we just got. So there is space in here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more diamond red deer. Let's just check in the main room. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, possibly 11. Possibly 11 spaces left. And then the lodge is full. And there's my great one. The big fella. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we're going to leave it today. Now, we successfully completed our main quest today, which was to do all the single player missions in Yukon Valley, which we did. And then we jumped over to New Zealand, where we got, was it 2 or 3 diamonds that we got there at night? We got a few diamonds anyway out of it there. Let's just press some buttons here. So tomorrow, we will be back with Middle-earth, continuing our Wednesday nights of with the Shadow of Mordor. Thursday, I've got no idea what we're doing. I'm going to have to give Christine Royalty a shout. I'll actually do that now to see what they would like to play. I'm hoping Stardew Valley, but it might be Raft, or it could be something completely different. I don't know. So hopefully I'll know by tomorrow what we're doing on Thursday. Friday, of course, we're continuing our Mass Effect every Friday. Saturday is Assassin's Creed 2. Some Satisfactory on Sunday, Warframe on Monday, and then back to the Hunter for the new map, where we'll also be doing a giveaway on Monday, Tuesday there. Who is on that we can go and say hello to? I'll tell you what, let's go and say hello to this lady here and see what they're up to there. So once again, thank you all for joining us tonight. Daft Phoenix, thank you so much for the raid as well there. Thank you for the new follows. And Gary and the Guff guy as well, thank you as well for the bits this evening. You're all absolutely mad. But thank you all so much there. We're going to jump over and say hello to this lady here though. So once again, thank you all for watching. Have a good night. And we'll see you all next time, assuming we all haven't melted. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.